spliced, and Homer's trying to convince everyone that Dr. Hibbert's a madman, but then after Homer realizes that why, hello there YouTube, and welcome to another helping of 31 in the Treehouse of Horrors. So we're on day 13, and for that I'm reviewing Treehouse of Horror 13. So in the intro, the Simpsons perform a seance to summon Maud with Ned, and they manage to do that, but then Maud's spirit goes demonic and demands that they hear 3 tales, which brings us into our segments. They also, actually for the first time ever, they don't credit this as the Halloween special, they credit it as Treehouse of Horror 13. So the first one, send in the clones. Homer gets this hammock from this weird guy, and it's a magic one, and it makes clones of Homer so that he can do his bidding because he's lazy. And then it all gets out of hand, and yeah, they have to find a way to get rid of these spawns of Homers, and they manage to by having them fall into a gorge with luring them in with giant donuts. Then the third segment, the fright to creep and scare arms, where Lisa and Bart visit a graveyard, and Lisa comes across one grave where a guy wishes there was a world without guns, so she goes to get the ban lifted, only for the dead to wake up and they're evil cowboy bandits and a German guy. And then Dr. Frink makes a time device, and Homer goes back in time to prevent the ban in a comical way. And then that's the end of that segment. Then we go to our next segment, the Island of Dr. Hibbert, which of course is parodying the Island of Dr. Moreau. So in this, the Simpsons go on vacation, and then Homer discovers that everyone's being animal gene spliced, and Homer's trying to convince everyone that Dr. Hibbert's a madman, but then after Homer realizes that all they do is eat and sleep and mate and eat and sleep and lay around in their own filth, Homer's like, sign me up. And it ends there. Well, before we get to the end, we get a little cameo from Kang and Kudos. So, what did I like about this one? Well, I like the clone segment, you know, where Homer's just making clothes of himself and he's being an idiot and it's funny. And the bit where he lets the clones go in a cornfield and leaves them the hammock, they're cloning more Homers. And this time different variants of Homers, like Fat Homer, and then even Peter Griffin is among the crowd. Yeah, Peter Griffin. And we even get the original Homer from the Tracy Ullman sketches that The Simpsons originated in. I liked all the Easter eggs there and the comedy in that. I also like the comedy we got in the second segment with the guns, like when Ralph slides down a gun because they recycle the guns into climbable things, climbing frames. And then they're all shooting the graves when Homer goes back in time. That's funny. And then we go to our third one, which I think is one of the best segments in the episode. And I do like the whole gene splicing, the way they all become animals, like Marge becomes a cat, Bart becomes a spider, Lisa's an owl, Maggie's an anteater, and then we see all the other secondary characters like Chief Wiggum's a pig, Krusty's a lion, Snake's a skunk, Apu is a possum, and Comic Book Guy is a goat, and Moe's a frog. Yeah, it's all crazy, and Homer becomes a walrus, and Mr. Burns even becomes a little foxscarf. Yeah, it's all crazy and it's yet funny. Ned becomes a half human, half cow, like centaur thing. Even gets Homer to milk him. It's all bonkers in the end, and it's all fun, and I did enjoy this one. You know, there were some funny moments in there. So, yeah, I think I will give today's episode I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 donuts. So, there you go. That's it for today's episode. So, have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. You can watch all of 31 so far down below. Not down below, but on my playlist, on my channel. So yeah, that's it for today, and I will see you lot tomorrow. So until then, don't have nightmares.